Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Hope you are doing well. As you all know that I am Bhavna. I am currently pursuing my BTech degree at MITS. So today in this session, I am going to explain you one of the most popular cloud storage service provided by the Amazon Web Services, that is AWS, called an Amazon S3. So which stands for the simple storage service. So today in this session, we will understand what is this Amazon S3 is and why we should learn this, and also we will learn how it is going to work and how it is going to store your data actually, and what are the real world applications of this Amazon S3. So these are the things we are going to cover in this session. So why late, let's start. So first we have to understand what is this Amazon S3 is. So Amazon S3 is nothing but it is an cloud storage service that allows the developers or the organizers to store and retrieve any amount of data from the anywhere on the internet. So instead of saving your files in your local system at the local servers, so we can store them securely in the cloud. So the files can be included like your image, videos, documentations, or any applications, or that can be in backups. So these are the things that we can store in the cloud. So the biggest advantages are that a storage can be grow automatically depending on how much data we need. So let me explain you. Let me make it simple. So let us say you are having and you have done a project that you want to host, so that you want to maintain your data in effective way. So where you can able to store the data, you can store the data in the servers, and also you can store the data in the cloud. So when you store your data in the servers, so the servers can be in physical hardware systems. So physical hardware systems needs a person who want to manage it. So the person has to manage the things, like if there is any error rises in the physical server, the person has to be there and he has to fix the things. So when it's come to an cloud, so automatically if the errors are raises, automatically it will solve the issue. And also if you want to, so let's say you have stored some data in the cloud, and again you want to push the data into it. So what is this Amazon, this cloud provides? So it will automatically extend and elaborate the storage. So this is the one advantages that is Amazon S3 is providing. So not only when we have and most more advantages we'll discuss when we go on to the session. So hope you guys is understand what is this Amazon S3. Amazon S3 is nothing but just like a cloud storage service. It just store your data. So data is like not in small, it's a huge amount of data. So when we say in the real world, we might be having and we deal with a large amount of data. So these amount of data can be stored and accessed in the cloud spaces. So one of the services is an Amazon S3. So now let's understand why cloud storage is actually important. Okay. Yes, so why it is important? So under we have studied about what is this cloud storage system. So cloud storage is very important because the modern applications generates a huge amount of data. So we are seeing in our real life. So any organizations, if we take, so there is and data is generating gradually. So data is generating. So if a company stores everything, let us say the organization, let's say the company, if they store everything, this raise the data in your physical servers, so it becomes more expensive and it also difficult to manage those kind of things. So but with this cloud storage like an Amazon S3, so the data can be stored securely and can be accessed anytime and also from the anywhere using the internet. So these are the things that we have to understand. What is the cloud storage? What is the cloud is providing us? and also it will provide an high reliability. That means data is safe and it will store it in a secured, and it is like an secured encryption way. So and also it will protected from the hardware failure. So as I said earlier, if there is any issues or raised, so that it will automatically fix those issues. So these are the some of the things that advantages provided by the cloud. So that's why every nowadays every company or every organization are moving from the physical servers to the cloud. So these are the major important things. And now let's see how this S3 is going to store your data. So this is the biggest question. So now we have understood what is this and why we are going to use this cloud and all. So now let's say how back on the behind the scenes how it is going to store your data. So first, it will create an bucket. So Amazon S3 organizes the data in the three main concepts. The first thing is like a bucket. So it will create a bucket. So for your understanding, bucket is nothing but, let us say you are in your system, you are doing some project. So in your system, you might be having a lot of folders, files, and all. So what are the folders? That is called as an bucket. So this is it is like it like act as a container that will store the files. So it's like a folder. So simply you can say it is an folder. So in the backend, what does it S3 do? So Amazon S3 will create an bucket. So for our better understanding, it's like a folder. So it will create an bucket name as an folder, in, and inside is the second concept is like an uploading the object. So objects are nothing but n files in our language, if we understand. So objects are like an actual files. It's like in data. So in the files we might be having our data. So that files can be as an PDFs, can be a documents, can be a video or an image that we upload. So what does it know? It will create a bucket, and into the bucket it will upload the objects. So objects are nothing but of files that includes the data. And then the third concept is like an assigning a keys. So if you want to access, so why we are what is the purpose of storing the data? So whenever we need, we have to access it, we have to retrieve, we have to use it. So we, for that purpose, what does it do? It will assign an unique keys for the files. So files are nothing but here objects. So it will assign the keys. So you can understand the keys, unique keys or not. Like in the Python, we have listen about the dictionaries. So in the dictionaries, we might be having an key values. So through the keys, we can access the value easily. Same likewise here. So the each object will be having an one unique key. So through the unique key, we can access the data easily. So that is the major thing. So and the fourth one is nothing but that accessing the instantly. So we can access the data, retrieve the data through the unique keys. So this is the simple process, simply how behind the scenes this as Amazon S3 is going to store your data. Not just simple, just it will create a bucket. Bucket is nothing but a folder. So inside the folder we will be having an object. Objects are nothing but the files. So files include that data we might know. And what does it do? For each files, it will assign a unique key. So what is the purpose of this unique key? So to access and retrieve the data. So why we are storing the data? Storing is storing the data, and we have to access it, right? So through the this unique keys we can access. So this is a simple. And now let's move to the next. So what are the features that will Amazon S3 provides? So there are so many features that will provide. So these are the main features. So Amazon S3 offers a several powerful features. So the first thing is it will provide extremely high durability, which means the data is stored safely across the multiple locations. So what does it do? So it will stores your data, like let's say a folder. So what in the folder you what is the data that is belong to you, it will store in that folder. So this folder is not stored at a one location. It is can be stored in the multiple locations. So when one thing goes wrong and we can access it from the another location, so that is the thing that is provided by the Amazon S3. So it's like an high durability. That means the data is be safe. It is safe and you can safely secured stored in the multiple locations. And the second thing is it offers the strong security features like encryption and access control. So your data is secured wave. So when your data is stored and deployed in the cloud, then you can feel it's like a secure, so that your data is at in a secure way, secure place. And the third thing is like an it automatically scales based upon the amount of data is stored. So amount of data that you are going to store, it will scales. It's like, so when as I mentioned earlier, so when you have stored some data, so if you want to add some data, it will automatically elaborate and elast the storage inside it. And finally it's an cost effective because users only pay for the storage they actually use. So how much storage you use, only for that storage you are going to pay. So these are the major features that is provided by the Amazon S3. There might be many things, so these are the major things. So this is the Amazon S3 that features we have. And the real world application, so without using in the real world, using these cloud services is waste of time. So we have to understand where we are going to use in the real world, then only we have to learn anything. So when it's come to an Amazon S3, it is used in a many real world application. For example, we might be using an websites, apps, and also like anything. So we we came across in multiple websites and the apps. So websites user is to stores and images, videos, and the downloaded files, and the mobile app stores and uploaded such as an profile. So let us say a mobile app as an take an Instagram as an example, or the WhatsApp as an example. So what does it do if you want to like chat with someone, chat with your friend, or if you want to change your profile pic? So LinkedIn, so whatever the app we say, we have a lot of users. So the users may have and different profiles, so these profiles has to be stored somewhere. So here also we have a large amount of data, so this large amount of data cannot be easily accessed and managed by the uh, physical servers. So for this purpose we move for the cloud. So what does this cloud is flexible for the large amount of data and easy to access, storage purpose, and also secure purpose. So that those are the real world examples. When we see the websites also, so the websites, there is an huge amount of websites are available in the internet. So these websites also uses the cloud for their storing and accessing the data and all. And also nowadays all companies are shifting from the physical servers to the cloud. Why? Because we have studied all the features that is provided by the Amazon S3 and with cloud. So even a large stream platforms uses this cloud storage to store and deliver the impactful product to the millions of the users. So these are the things, the real words that we are going to use uh, in the real world application. And why we should learn the AWS? So being a student, we might be having this question. So as in the previous in the slides I have explained why. So what are the features that is provided by it and why it is going to be used. So by seeing this, we come to know, understand what why we should learn. So as a student, why we need to study is, so learning the cloud technologies like an AWS is very valuable for the students today. And many companies and service-based companies, product-based companies are moving their application from the normal physical servers to the cloud. So they are dealing with the cloud nowadays. So by learning these services like an Amazon S3, student can able to build their scalable web applications and the real world projects. So cloud skills are also high demand in the job market and making them very useful for the future career in the technology. So you must be have a knowledge in the AWS. It can be an basic knowledge you have to have, and so that also it will build your resume as well, and also in the future you might be having a career growth. So yeah, that's the thing, and hope you guys have understood. Thank you, thanks for watching.